Hi everyone! Mike Potenciano po ulit at ito na naman ang aming kasama, syempre, forever kong partner, si Lindy! And ayan, panibagong Sabado na naman po kami. Nandito na naman kami, kwentuhan about road safety, latest natin sa motoring news, lalo-lalo na dito sa ating COVID-19. At ito, marami tayong pag-uusapan, no, Lindy?
First, maayong gabiin muna sa inyong tanan. My name is Lindy Pellicer. Nakatuto kayo ngayon sa Signal TV Channel 1. Okay, that's 1PH. Live din po kami sa Facebook. Hanapin lang po ang 1PH. At saka sa YouTube, hanapin lang po ang 1PH. So, we're streaming.
Okay, nako, alam mo, Lindy, ang dami nating mga guests ngayon. May foreigner pa tayo, magaling F1 driver na ngayon nandyan sa e-gamer. Kaya mamaya, mababalitaan nyo lahat yan. Pero unang-una, ito, marami pa tayong, alam mo naman yung ating news. Ito ay tungkol naman dito sa pag-aalis na natin ng ECQ. Papunta na tayo sa GCQ. Hindi lang letra ang pinagpalit niya. But actually, alam nyo na, ang general community, no? Na quarantine. Mas relax na ang mga ating provisions. At lalo-lalo na meron tayong relaxation sa mass transport system.
That's why we're tackling that today. At saka, before anything, we'll give you an update po muna. We are now we're on our 47th day into, lockdown. COVID-19 updates as of May 1, 2020, 8,772 confirmed cases, 79 deaths, and 1,084 recoveries. I am so happy to see na kumukonti na ang deaths natin. Saka for tonight nga, sabi nga ni Mike, marami tayong guests. And just want to say hi to our friends and relatives from San Jose, California, si Dad.
Nako talaga. Hello everyone dyan. At ang daming mga nagte-text na hopefully lahat yan ay makikita natin at baka mabasa pa natin mga ibang questions nila. No?
Also, my mom's tuned in. I haven't seen you.
Okay. Hi, Ma'am C.
Kasama yan sa pleasantries.
Okay, so ngayon, umpisa mo na, Lindy. Meron tayong
Ang first guest po natin for tonight ay ang DOTr Senior Transport Consultant, ating kaibigan, si Sir BERT SUANSING.
Okay, hi BERT!
BERT, are you there?
Hi, Mike and Lindy and
yes, sir.
The other guest.
So BERT, yes. Kamusta naman kayo, BERT? Kayo ba? Medyo safe naman kayo dyan? Oo, buti naman at talagang
naka-quarantine tayo.
Saka meron na tayong time para mag-usap. Ang hirap rin natin kayong mahanap. Okay. Sige. So ito na, meron tayo. Alam niyo naman po, dadating na tayo sa GCQ and alam natin ang dami ng talagang gusto magtrabaho. But obviously, marami dyan kailangan maging sumakay ng ating mga public utility transport. So for now, ano ba ang mga essential na kailangan maintindihan natin dito sa new normal regarding sa public transport po natin?
Okay. As far as public transportation is concerned, nag-umpisa na ulit nag-resume na ulit ang operations ng public transportation doon sa areas under general community quarantine since yesterday. Following of course three essential components dictated in the protocol guidelines. That is safety, capacity, and coverage. Yun. So pag sinabi nating safety, pinag-uusapan natin dyan is yung mandatory use of face mask and gloves for the drivers and conductors. Then also, yung mga pasahero should also be wearing face mask as well. Hindi sila papayagang sumampa sa public utility vehicle pag hindi sila naka-mask.
And
so
obviously,
kasi we'd like to...
Yes, sir. Tuloy niyo lang po.
Go ahead, sir.
Kasi we'd like to reduce contact and transmission spread by the virus. Hindi alam, pagka under GCQ kasi, dinagdagan yung tinatawag nilang approved persons outside residence. And as far as business activities are concerned, nakita naman natin na madadagdagan yun, aside from sa hospitals and yung mga food stalls na delivery lang, meron pa mga business activities na bubuksan. So, danger is there, the danger is there na hindi natin alam kung yung kaharap natin is may carrier, so that's why yun mahigpit ang natin pagdating diyan sa safety protocols.
Anyway,
and yung capacity.
Yes, so Sir Bert, ang isa lang ho nating gusto itanong rin, hindi lang ho obviously dyan sa ating mga buses, but ang LRT is MRT, yan rin ho ay may plano na rin tumakbo. Ano ho ba masasabi niyo ho tungkol dyan?
Yes. Once NCR is na-downgrade na yung ECQ, naging GCQ, tatakbo na rin yan. Yung MRT, LRT, tsaka yung PNR, tatakbo na rin yan. Pero of course, following also the protocol, yung tinatawag nating social distancing. Kaya pag nag-umpisa uli ang MRT ng LRT, yung mga trains ng operation, bawal muna yung halos magpalitan ng mukha, especially during rush hours.
Saka pasahan ng pera.
Yun isa pa yun.
Pasahan ng pera. Ganito magiging protocol natin, as far as yung pag-abot ng bayad is concerned. Yung pag-abot ng bayad, yung conductor, bago sumampa yung pasahero sa bus, kukolektahin na muna yung bayad. And we're encouraging din yung paggamit natin ng tinatawag nating AFCS, Automatic Fare Collection System. Most of there are some bus companies na meron ng AFCS. Then also, aside from the bus, we will also be fielding yung tinatawag nating modernized PUVs. Yan, meron din sila, equipped din sila ng automatic fare collection system. Para nga, alam mo, pera, hindi natin alam, baka nakakalat yung virus doon sa pera.
Oo nga. Pero, Sir Bert, alam naman natin na at least doon sa mga modern natin, na mga jeepneys, yung ating MRT, mga buses, ay medyo may kaunti na tayong ganyang na sistema. Pero paano naman doon sa pinaka-basic na tricycle, na ating mga jeepneys, ano ba magagawa natin dyan?
Tricycles, yan. Maraming mga bayan-bayan na nag-GCQ na ang una nilang ginagamit ngayon, or talagang ginagamit lang nila ngayon, are tricycles. So, we allow that. But then, ang sabi natin, ang tricycle, kung dati nagkakarga sila na hanggang 10 tao sa tricycle, ngayon, we allow them only.
Dati, balik na sila sa dati, dapat siguro na dapat one passenger, one trip,
Isang tao lang.
Yes, nga.
Isang tao
pati back rider.
We require also na magkaroon ng acetate. Wala yun. Walang back rider. Merong acetate, sa pagitan ng rider at saka nung cab, para maiwasan yung transmission. Then, ang inaaral ngayon ng maraming pasahero,
Okay, sir. Go
ahead. Si Lindy, may tanong.
Ang maraming pasahero ngayon sa tricycle.
Right, sir. Sir, I have a very important question kasi syempre, speaking of all these transportations being like 50% their mga sumasakay sa kanila, it would get cut to half, 50% yung passengers. So definitely yung kanilang also livelihood and
yung kanilang economic feasibility
will get cut to 50% also. Would you have like a stimulus package for these drivers na
sa companies
sa companies din po involved for this new normal that we're talking about?
Well, pinag-uusapan na yan sa departamento ngayon, yung stimulus package. Pero immediately, at tinitingnan namin, is like for example, fuel subsidy. No? Tinitingnan namin yung kung pwedeng saluhin in part yung fuel consumption ng mga public utility vehicles na tatakbo. By the way, under GCQ, it's not going to be normal na. What I mean normal is pakakawala na yung mga public transport. Ano? We're setting aside yung mga franchise nila, Mike, you're familiar with this. Ano? Yung mga buses, yung public utility vehicles, may franchise yan. Sineset aside muna natin yan. Instead, LTFRB. LTFRB will be issuing permits. No? So, hindi rin lahat ng public utility makakatakbo.
Okay.
Depende yan sa number of passengers na ipi-ferry in an area. No? Like for example, dito sa NCR, we're expecting na kasi 12 million ang population ng NCR.
In and out.
And expected nila is around 30% of the population ang lalabas sa kalsada. So that's around 2 million. No? There 2 million is spread all over NCR. So tinitingnan natin kung saan yung marami or kukunti lang na pasahero manggagaling.
And lalo na nga ngayon.
We're doing a quick route rationalization dito sa Metro Manila ngayon para makita natin yung distribution ng public transport. May hierarchy tayo sinusunod, Mike, hindi, no? What I mean by hierarchy, unahin muna natin buses, no? And do sa mga routes na yan. Whether it is served by jeepneys or buses. Basta lahat ng routes, titingnan natin, unahin natin bus muna patatakbuhin. Pagkakulang yung bus, then saka natin ipapasok yung modernized utility vehicles, PUVs. Then pagkakulang pa rin yon, doon papasok yung traditional jeepneys. Down the line.
So, TNBS, mga Grab, gano'n.
Yes.
Okay, so yan. So, Sir Bert, pagka meron na kayong official na program for GCQ sa NCR, siguro naman babalitaan niyo naman po kami at i-guest namin kayo ulit.
Sure. Para malaman ng mga tao, no? Yun nga, as much as possible, ayaw natin ma-inconvenient yung mga tao once na they start going back doing their own activities. But at the same time, nililimit din natin ng public utility vehicles na tatakbo. Dahil kasi kailangan pa rin natin i-limit yung mga tao na lalabas. As much, alam mo naman, yung nangyari noong right after Holy Week, noong Monday, parang hindi ECQ. Nag-traffic sa EDSA.
Lupasa din talaga. Dito nga ako sa may Muntinlupa area, medyo marami na mga, actually nagmamadali na ng mga motorsiklo. May ingay ng mga motor sa SLEX. Marami na rin nung tumatakbo mabilis.
Talking of motorcycles, Mike, and Lindy, bawal ang back ride. Bawal ang back ride.
So wala pa ho tayong magiging angkas.
Kahit kapag anak ko pa iaangkas mo or asawa mo, bawal yun.
Bawal pa. Okay, so sige ho, Sir Bert, bale, imbitahin ho namin kayo susunod dahil alam nyo, marami ho kaming guest ngayon. Ang susunod ho natin si MMDA, ASEC, CELINE, PIALAGO naman ho. Okay, maraming salamat, Sir Bert. And we'll see you again next time.
Thank you rin, Mike.
Okay, thank you. Bye-bye.
Okay po, magbabalik po ang Turbo Time after this break.
Okay. Yung cellphone mo, nakikita parati.
Okay ba? Nagbabalik po ang Turbo Time with Mike and Lindy. And ngayon po ang aming special guest, as always, ang ating MMDA spokesperson ng ASEC, CELINE PIALAGO.
Okay, ang ating minamahal na
Hi,
ASEC,
guys.
CELINE.
I'm really
Kamusta?
sorry, I can't hear you.
Oy, nako. Oo, yes, naririnig naman namin ikaw, ASEC.
Ano?
Ayan. Pero ngayon, okay
Hindi ko
pa?
kayo
Naririnig
marinig.
mo ba? Oh, talaga. Nako. Nagkaka-technical. Alam mo, pagka ang dami mo yatang fans masyado, kaya hindi ka namin marinig.
She can't hear you.
Kanina it was okay.
Okay, so
Wala akong marinig. Siguro iti-text mo na lang, Sir Mike, yung text para I can answer.
Yes. Oo. Sige,
Oh, we have
better.
to restart.
Oo. Yan. Si Lindy ang aking taga-text, ha?
Okay,
So, te-text ka namin.
update.
Okay. So, ang first one natin, alam natin, malapit na tayo mag-GCQ. So, dahil dito sa ating GCQ, ay, alam mo naman marami ng mga pagbabago, nandiyan na naman ang mga pasaway ng mga tao, at nandiyan na naman ang traffic sa EDSA. So, ano masasabi natin dyan, ASEC? Ha?
Yeah.
So, ASEC, naririnig niyo na ba? Ayan, na-text mo na ba kay ASEC?
So, she can discuss it straight. So,
Okay.
We make ways here, di ba?
Oo nga.
Para at least,
Pag may technical problem, so one will have to adjust and we will adjust. Si ASEC na muna ang ating papakwento sa kanyang mga ano.
ano kaya ang mga pagbabago sa traffic enforcement sa itong new
Oo,
normal?
yes.
Right, no?
So hopefully we can get si Celine. Alam niyo naman po, kagaya nung kanina sinabi ni BERT SUANSING, no, ang ating consultant, na ang ating DOTr ay siya ay mayroong bagong revelation na ginawa doon, and one of them was that lahat ng ating mga franchise muna na allocate for buses, for jeepneys, for everyone, no, tricycles included, ay dito sa NCR at least tigil muna, no? Yan ay suspendido muna, and ang ating mga kakailanganin lang na mass transport system, yun muna ang pagbibigyan dito sa ating area, sa NCR. At yan, uunahin nila ang priority is number 1, ang buses, no? And second, yan.
May hierarchy, no?
Oo, may hierarchy. And then second, yung ating mga modern jeepney. And then alam na natin dyan, papunta na sa mga day-to-day na mga regular jeeps, and then tricycles, and mga TNVS, lahat will also be there.
Okay.
So,
I think nag-viber si Ma'am Celine sa akin. Ma'am, make me go in, nag-in na ako ulit.
Oo.
So I guess I just have to give her the question.
Oo, and I think nag-StreamYard siya ulit. So,
StreamYard
nag-come in ulit. Yeah,
Okay.
and hopefully, we will be able to get her back on air. So, but again, coming from yung mga revelations na ginawa nga ni BERT is yung GCQ na other areas, no, aside from NCR and all the other areas na natitira pa dito sa ECQ, ay nag-e-experience na ng mga mass transport systems na umaandar. So, hopefully, no, unang-una, nakita na nila yung tricycle, will have to make sure na isa lang ang pasahero muna, no? And dyan, isang pasahero, hindi pwede na yung maraming tao, na kagaya dati, ginagawa na 10 tao na nandoon. So hopefully, yan naman ay magbabago na. And another one ay, I'm sure, yung pagdating ng jeepneys, no? Sa probinsya, ang suggestion ng ating DOTr ay 50% lang ng capacity ang pwedeng ilagay. So, ayan. So, si ASEC, kamusta na?
Hi,
Narinig
okay
mo na
na?
kami?
Can you hear me? Yes.
Ayan.
Clear na.
Okay,
that's
good.
better.
Yeah, so ASEC talagang mukhang meron may galit sa'yo kasi parating nawawala ka pa, yung technical problem pag nandito ka sa Oh. Anyway, so ito yung first question. Nag-wrap up lang kami kung ano yung sinabi ni BERT SUANSING. And now, we'll give you the floor dahil ang unang question ni Lindy.
Actually, ASEC, ano ang pagbabago sa traffic law enforcement? Itong bagong new normal
Pagdating
natin.
na natin yung normal.
Yes, Miss Lindy. So, kailangan lang kung maging malinaw sa ating mga kababayan na ang MMDA po ay nakabase, no, palagi sa guidelines ng IATF o ng DOTr. So, mainam po na alam natin for the third time around na extended po ang enhanced community quarantine kung sino ho yung maaaring lumabas at hindi maaaring lumabas. So, now, not allowed to go out po yung mga persons below 21 years old. Tandaan po natin yan. Persons 60 years old and above, no, yung ating mga senior citizens. And of course, yung mga pregnant women. Ngayon po, may mga pwede na hong mag-operate. For example, yung mga basic food products, medicine, vitamins, essential products. Meron na rin po mga delivery services, transporting food, medicine, essential goods, clothing, accessories, hardwares, housewares, schools and office supplies, and pet products. So yung iba po, Sir Mike and Miss Lindy, nagtatanong pag may sakit po yung kanilang pet, no? Then yung clinic po ay sa Quezon City, but they're residing in San Juan, for example. So, ngayon ho, pwede na nilang ipagamot yung kanilang mga alaga at pwede na silang...
Pag sa GCQ na.
Yeah, no, sir, ito po yung ECQ guidelines actually.
ECQ.
Yes po, nasa PCOO website po ito para po mabasa. Tama po.
So, so pwede na may intertravel. Okay. So may intercity na tayo.
No, Sir Mike, linawin lang natin. Specifics lang po yun sa mga vet clinics, no? Allowed to operate sa Bangko Sentral. Yes po. Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas. Yes po, Philippine Stock Exchange. So operational na po yan. Yung power, energy, water, information technology, telecom supplies, facilities. Lahat po ito, sir, ay nasa website po ng PCOO. Okay, sir, yung question kung may pagbabago po ba sa pag-implement natin. Of course, wala, no? Mananatili po na istrikto, may curfew po na sinusunod sa bawat local government unit. At ang MMDA po ay tatalima lamang katuwang ang PNP Highway Patrol Group. Well, in due fairness naman po, nabawasan yung bilang ng mga sasakyan na huhuli natin sa EDSA before the last time we chat, no, and we talk. Ang average po ay 50. Pero sa ngayon po, at least ho, mababa na sa 50 ang nahuhuli kada araw. Again, bawal pa rin po gamitin ang inyong mga barangay passes pantawid po sa ibang local government units. In fact, rapid pass and IATF IDs lang po ang i-acknowledge along checkpoints.
Okay.
There you go.
And yan, alam mo, isa pang problema rin yan, yung IATF ID passes dahil ngayon, yung rapid pass, ginawa na lang requirement na kaagad before mabigyan ka ng rapid pass ang IATF na ID. And alam naman natin, so ito ba ASEC CELINE, inopen ulit ang IATF ID system o ang ID pagbibigay?
Yes po, ang rapid pass po kasi dapat po ay i-apply po ito online, no?
Right.
So, dadaan po ito ng talagang masusing pag-aaral kung kayo po ba ay kwalipikado. At alam naman po, sir, may limit lang po ang mga authorized persons outside of residence. Kaya, sir, may mga bagay na kailangang linawin, kagaya ho ng payroll, no? Nagkatapusan na ho at mag-aakinse na naman. So, government offices po and private corporations are encouraged po to process payrolls online. Ngayon, sir, kung hindi po maiiwasan, yung kanila ho mga payroll managers and such other employees po may required to process payrolls and print payrolls, pwede po silang makatravel along major thoroughfares during ECQ or during the periods of ECQ. So, pwede naman po yun. So, case-to-case basis tayo, pero ganun pa rin po ang main guidelines na enhanced community quarantine. Manguhuli pa rin po ang MMDA, maninikit pa rin po tayo ng mga lalabag sa social distancing. Reminder po sa no angkas policy, pinagbabawal pa rin po ang mag-aangkas sa motorsiklo. Kanina, sir, guest po natin si Sir BERT SUANSING. Yung tricycle, isa lang ang pwedeng sumakay sa GCQ. At hindi ho ini-encourage yung pag-backride doon sa tricycle. So same concept po yun sa ating mga riders. Tayo ho ay sumusunod lamang sa guidelines ng IATF. Pero willing po ang MMDA na i-assist lahat po ng nangangailangan. We have mobile patrols on standby. Ang PNP rin po. May libreng sakay po ang DOTr. Kung meron lang po tayong katanungan, lahat po ng hotlines available po yan sa mga respective websites ng different government agencies.
Okay, kasi marami akong tanong. Pero
Sige
ngayon
po.
si Lindy muna. Pagbibigyan ko muna si Lindy.
Oo, pero sabi nila, kailangan na mag-wrap up din.
Oo, and yan.
Lalabas
Nako,
tayo.
pero one last question.
Last
I'm
question.
sure we will have you back, ASEC. So, pero itong last question muna. May bago bang guidelines pag na-transfer na ang ating NCR sa GCQ?
Yes.
Oh, sir, again, kami ho, since transport and traffic management ang ating mandato, susunod po tayo sa magiging guidelines ng DOTr. Naglabas na po sila, no, paunang guidelines kung ilan lang po ang allowed capacity ng iba't ibang uri ng sasakyan. Most of them po, 50% lang ang allowed. So yun lang ho ang susundin natin. At kung kakailanganin po ng manpower at pwersa po ng MMDA, we have 2,000 enforcers on standby. Lahat po yan naka-duty sa major thoroughfares and secondary roads. Willing po tayong mag-assist kung sino po pong enforcement agency aside sa PNP, HPG ang manghuhuli po sa mga lalabag sa bagong GCQ guidelines. Sakali man po after May 16. Hoping,
Okay.
Sir Mike, hindi na tayo ma-extend.
Okay. Oh, and also, gusto ko lang ipaliwanag rin na hindi pwedeng local quarantine pass, di ba, ng mga municipalities, cities. Kailangan IATF ID pass ang gamitin.
Yes, sir. Sana po sa lahat
Yes.
ng may katanungan, umiwas po tayo mag-follow sa mga Facebook pages na nagkakalat po ng mga fake news. Please follow po PCOO. That's the official page and website po para ho malaman natin kung sino po yung mga authorized persons outside of residence at ano po yung mga sakop ng ECQ and GCQ guidelines and areas po para ho masunod natin ng tama at makakomply po tayo na maayos.
Okay, at anong mga passes na dapat nilang dala? Okay, sige. So, ASEC, nako, talagang busy ka talaga. Parati ka namin nakikita sa iba-ibang programa. And I hope
Sa mga
na,
Facebook Live.
I'm sure, hahanapin ka namin ulit. At dahil ang dami mga nangyayari weekly dito sa ating bayan. Okay?
And while you're out there, ingat lagi, ASEC.
Sige, stay
Thank
safe,
you.
ASEC.
Thank you, Sir Mike.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
See you.
Okay,
Okay.
ngayon punta naman tayo sa ating survey question.
Okay.
Diba? So, ang survey question of the week ng Turbo Time is, sang-ayon ba kayo sa pagbubukas ng railway transportation
Yes.
system oras na matapos ang enhanced community quarantine?
Oo, naku, tandaan nyo, yan ang parang sardinas na pinapak natin ang ating mga tao dyan. Hopefully, hindi na mangyayari ngayon. But tingnan natin, kayo ba ay pabor na mabuksan ulit ang ating MRT, LRT, at mga mass railway systems natin.
Sa pagbabalik po ng Turbo Time.
Okay, kita-kita.
Okay, nagbabalik po ang Turbo Time with Mike and Lindy at saka itong next segment natin, ako, napakalapit ng, sa puso ni Mike Potenciano. So,
Okay.
Hindi mo na ako magsasalita.
Hindi naman. Kaya nga, alam nyo, ito na ang pinakabago ngayon, racing sensation. Alam nyo naman, nasa pandemic tayo na situation. So, hindi tayo pwedeng, walang sports events na pwedeng gawin. At lalo-lalo na, hindi pwede rin manood ng mga tao dito sa mga karera na to. So, ngayon, anong pinaka naginawa at talagang ginagawa na before na ngayon biglang nag-boom? Yan naman ang tinatawag natin na sim racing or e-racing, ang ating mga e-games na talagang all of a sudden lahat ay lahat ng mga veterans, ng mga newbies at saka yung mga hindi pa kumakarera sa tunay na kotse, yan ang kanilang ginagawa na ngayon. So, let's introduce ang ating guest. Oo, let's see. Dahil meron tayong tingnan natin, sino bang guest natin? Alam ko, meron tayong tatlo na local guest at saka yung ating isang foreign guest. Ang ating tatlong local guest, ang ating sim racing PH na organizer, yan ay si Allen Escoto.
Okay.
At saka ang susunod, yan, ang ating isa ay si Luis Moreno, who is a regular racer sa mga e-games. Ayan si Allen. Hi, Allen!
Hello.
Okay, and then si Luis. Hi, Luis.
Hello.
Luis Moreno is the leader right now of yung ating GP Southeast Asia na ng Philippine edition. So, yan, nandyan. At saka, nandyan rin yata, ay hopefully, ang new gamer, a new carter na si Sebastian Soto. Okay? Hi, Basti. Hi, Sebastian.
Belated
Belated happy
happy birthday.
birthday. 16 years old pa lang. Yan. And there is an ating F1 driver, Fox Sports pundit. Okay, Alex Yung. Hi, Alex.
Hi, how's it going? Good to see everyone.
Hi, Alex.
Good to have you in our
Hello,
show.
Alex.
Thank you for gracing our show.
Okay, so let's start right away. We only have a few minutes. We had a long chat with the others a while ago, but right now, let's start first with Alex. Alex, we just saw Luis Moreno, who's part of this group, just competed in the global edition. Tell us something about the GP Southeast Asia.
Well, yeah, I mean, what we're trying to do is we're trying to produce a platform where we can get the best sim drivers and show them what they can do, try and do it in a very professional way. Also try and get more youngsters, but make it reachable so that we can get a lot of the new guys to come in. So we have different categories and make it, and it's kind of interesting. The community is very helpful. Everyone's trying to help each other to try and get more new blood in. And like you said, Lewis, he's a race winner in the global edition. He's winning the Philippines edition.
Philippine edition, yeah.
Got a very talented driver there.
Yeah. So, and Alex, when do we see you, going up against all these new drivers?
No, for me it's too difficult already. I think we don't need us old farts going around driving anymore. We need to make more room for the talented youngsters. And I tell you what, these new generation coming up, they are so much better prepared than my generation, and they're so much better on the sims as well. So I think we'd rather focus. I think I personally would rather focus on trying to make better platforms. Because I think there are not enough good platforms out there to show people what these guys can do. Because people forget that it's a proper sport. It takes many, many hours to get good at. And that's what I really love about esports. It really makes it a level playing field for everyone. So you often find the guys who work the hardest get to the top. Whereas in real motorsports, it's mostly about the guys who have the most money.
Okay, so let's ask next one, Allen. So, Allen Escoto,
Yes.
Can you tell us something about the Philippine experience? With regards to getting people into e-racing.
So currently we have like ERGP, thanks to Alex Young. We have Filipino drivers join online tournaments, competing with other nations and other countries, Southeast Asia in particular. We also have local touring cup series, the VVTI Cup,
Yes.
if you have heard already.
And
And
looks like you're racing also.
Yeah.
Up there.
yeah, I'm racing in real life as well. And
Yes.
also we have plans for until the end of the year for races for our new drivers and also our existing sim drivers, and hopefully we can invite more people to join us even after quarantine ends.
Okay, so just roughly how many active participants do we have now in the Philippines? Would you give a good guess?
Currently, we have 44 active drivers on our VVTI Cup series. So
Okay.
they're racing every weekend. So some of them were not able to join, but uh, basically it's at around 40 to 50 people racing every weekend.
Yes, and what's nice, Alex, is that basically that VVTI Cup, we're racing in our local tracks. No, so we have
Yeah.
the Batangas Racing Circuit and we have the Clark International Speedway. So you should try them too.
Absolutely. You have 3 racetracks now, don't you?
Yes.
It's great. I mean, here in Malaysia, we're still stuck with one, a very big, fancy one, but we need more small
But
local
a good
tracks.
one.
And
Yeah,
actually, Philippines is quite exciting. I mean, it's a great place first of all, but it's really exciting how motorsports is starting to move. And I'm quite excited for the next 10 years. I mean, maybe I move to Manila.
Yes, I
Nice.
think so. You have a
That would
lot
be
of
great.
friends here and fans too.
Your
Anyway,
second home.
so let's now go first to our Luis Moreno. So Luis,
Yes.
congratulations, 3 out of 4 in the Philippine edition of the GP Southeast Asia. That's not easy,
Yes,
especially.
definitely not easy, especially considering the race 2 of every round is reverse grid. So you have to work your way through the traffic, especially if you win race 1, you'll basically start from the back and you'll have a lot of traffic to deal with. So it's quite a challenge.
I have a question for
Yeah.
Luis, actually. Luis, I have a question. Does it mean if you're good at sim racing, does it automatically mean that you're also good with real life racing, with handling a car, like you, for example?
Not necessarily, but
Okay.
what is good about is that you already have the fundamentals to begin with. You already know the basics of cornering, braking, acceleration, and some grid launches. And the only thing that's lacking compared to real life racing is the actual motion when you're inside the car, the G-force and the butt feeling when you can feel everything in your car. Compared to sim racing, you can only feel the behavior through your force feedback wheel. But with the fundamentals at hand, you should be able to get a grasp easily uh, into real life racing compared to someone who is trying out real life racing from scratch. So
Okay. So
there's a good potential behind it.
okay, Luis. So good
Good.
luck. How many more rounds, Luis, for the
We just
Philippine
finished the
edition?
global edition now, and we
Yeah.
still have 2 more rounds in the Philippine edition. Next round is
Okay.
this Friday.
Yeah.
It will be at the Portimao circuit in Portugal.
Okay, so
Wow.
now we go to our
Virtually.
youngest driver, 16-year-old Sebastian Soto. Hi, Sebastian. Hi, Basti, can you hear us?
Oh, but we can
Oh,
hear
we
you.
you're,
Oh.
can you talk? Anything? Is he's muted or something in StreamYard? Can you hear us, Basti?
Okay. Mm.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
But we
Okay.
can hear you.
Can you talk? Anyway, so since Basti looks like some technical problems, we move on first to Alex. Alex, since when have you started this, the GP Southeast Asia?
We started last year. We've been wanting to get into the space for about 2 years now. Yeah, and just go follow what Louis says. Yeah, it's quite interesting. Not everyone can make the switch from sim to
Yes.
real life, but there are a lot of drivers that can. A surprising number of drivers that can, and the drivers that do make the switch, they're quick straight away.
Right.
I've
Yeah.
been finding we're seeing it on an international scene as well. There's a guy winning in he'll be winning in Formula 3 this year. He's a sim driver. I can't forget his name.
Yeah.
Lewis will probably or Alan will remind me of his name in a second. But we've had a lot of good sim drivers make that transition, especially the ones who work really hard and they're very fast across many different platforms. They seem to be able to make the transition to real life very quickly.
Yeah, remember also, you had that Nissan GT Academy, and they were
Yeah.
able to take, some winner there, the winner, I just forgot the name, and bring him to Le Mans right away.
Yeah, and I'm really keen to see, because the reason why we don't have so many world-class drivers from the region is we just don't have the same facilities as Europe. We don't have the same infrastructure. If you want to become a world-class driver, it's very easy. All you need to do is spend 10 million euros. Give me 10 million euros and a 10-year-old. I'll stick him
That's
in
easy.
Italy, and we'll have a world-class driver in about 10 years. I can guarantee you that.
Wow.
That's a lot of money,
Okay.
and it's not
Oh
feasible.
yeah.
So what I
Okay.
like about the sim racing is we grow our community here. We get more better tournaments and better racing, and the standard just goes up and up. There's no reason why we can't have world-class drivers in sim racing, world-class from the region. And more importantly, when that happens, those drivers will also be able to make the transition to real life, I feel. Maybe not this generation, maybe not next, but certainly the generation after that one. Because you can see manufacturers already, they're already cottoning on to how important it is to take sim drivers as well. And I can see the future drivers in the future. If you don't have some sort of sim background as well, that's going to count against you. Drivers are going to have to be more complete, even in real life. It won't just be about having good karting pedigree. You will need to have a good sim pedigree as well.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah, and obviously we know our current multi-time F1 champion. He also came from sim racing.
That's right.
Yeah.
Okay, let's try out
Okay,
Sebastian
Basti,
again.
do you have? Are you okay now? Can you talk?
But
Nope,
he can
nope.
talk,
So
but
looks
he
like
can't.
since we can't do any hand signals also,
Yeah.
so Basti will just invite you again next time
Yes.
for another show, and hopefully you'll join the father and son team of Carlos and Inigo Anton.
Yes.
Because like Alex, we'll give you a few more minutes. Alex, can you invite them over and tell them to watch or even join? How do they get to join
Okay,
E-Racing GP Southeast Asia?
So you can download the Race Room game on Steam. We're using Race Room at the moment. It's a great platform, and it's free entry. You can enter the Philippines edition. Let's look for ERGP Philippines edition. They'll be there in the competitions, and then you can go up against drivers like Alan and Lewis. Sebastian, are you in it?
You can be an amateur too, no? Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
We have two categories right now. So you have the pros, that are just they're on the sim every day. They're at a very high level. And then we have the AM category where you have some very experienced drivers in that category actually, but they're not on the sim every day, and the standard isn't as high. But we also have a lot of novices in, and that's a good category because you have a lot of beginners come in. And we were all chatting. Drivers are making mistakes. I'm really happy with the support everyone has given. New drivers come in, sometimes have a big accident and make a mistake, but everyone has been very supportive and trying to bring them on. And I think that's exactly the right attitude we need, because we need to make it welcoming for drivers to come in, because there are a lot of people interested in motorsport, but it's hard to get into, so if we can encourage more talent, that'd be great.
Yeah. Okay. So, and Luis, a few more last few words from you, Luis.
Yes, I would just like to invite everyone to check out our Legion of Racers page in Facebook. And for those who have Gran Turismo Sport, you may also sign up for our Legion of Racers online season 2020. Registrations are still open until June this year, and we have big prizes at stake for the winners.
Okay, and then Alan, last few words too.
I'm inviting everyone who has a PC, Windows-based PC, to join us in our online races in Sim Racing PH. We are going to have track days as well, aside from this VVTI Cup. So just check our page for updates, and see you hopefully on our local racetracks, virtual local racetracks.
Okay, and Basti, sorry, Sebastian, we'll have you again next time.
Yes.
So anyway, one
guys.
more thing, we're going to also have our ROC, okay, E-Racing soon. So make sure that you join us also there. We'll follow the format of what we do here, and Alex, you should join us. It's a very unique format. We're running against time only, and we'll run against you. Okay. Anyway, so yeah, we'll be prepared to be the more walkers of racing now. Okay. Okay. So guys, thank you, Alex. Thank you, Luis.
Thank you, Tito Mike.
Sebastian. Yeah, thank you, and
Thank
hope
you.
to guest all of you again soon. Okay. Bye. So, ayan, nako, tapos
Okay, bye.
na. Napakaganda naman yan, no,
Tingnan mo
Lindy?
na parang yung dugo mo.
Nabuhay ako.
Nabuhay.
Nabuhay
So,
yan.
ito po, ayang amin, we have to say goodbye for now. So, next week po ulit.
Oo, overtime na kami. Okay,
Yeah.
sige. So, bye-bye. We'll see you again next week.
Lindy Pelicero.
Yes, and Mike Potenciano. And kita-kita tayo po. Kami ang boses ng pagkakaisang Pilipinas. Okay, bye-bye. See you.
Bye.